Guys, welcome back to Work Chronicles. I wasn't able to record my job. It was just so busy and I didn't want to stay in there any longer, so I'm in the car recording this video. And so I worked yesterday. It's pretty busy, but not as bad as the last few weeks have been. Worked today, again, pretty busy. Another super busy day, a lot going on. And today was just, I don't know, I was just feeling so many emotions, so many feelings of just, I don't know, I guess just angry at myself. Because once again, there have been a couple of situations where I should have spoke up and I didn't speak up. Excuse me. So, you know, the one situation, the one nurse, she's got an attitude. She's upset just because she's been working a lot and she's stressed out. Okay, we're all stressed out. We're all working a lot. You got to do what you got to do. I'm sorry you picked this profession for whatever reason you did. I mean, honestly, a lot of these nurses, it seems like they picked this profession because they were like, oh, I want to help people. Oh, I want to make good money. Oh, let me become a nurse. It just really seems like a lot of them had became a nurse to make that high 5 figures. And they felt like that was the only way out. That was the only way they could make money. And that's honestly what it seems like a lot of them have done, because everybody's miserable, including me. You can see it all over their face. They're miserable. They don't like their job. They don't care to do this. Everybody I have worked with so far just seems extremely miserable and like they hate their life. They hate this job. And I don't want to be that person, which is why I made my decision a week ago that I don't want to become a doctor anymore, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to live my life this way. I mean, it's just this has been extremely stressful, rough, and hard. It's hard on the body, hard on you mentally. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But anyway, back to the situation where I was supposed to speak up for myself. And I didn't speak up for myself. I didn't stand up for myself. And I don't know, just so angry, so upset, so frustrated that once again, another opportunity where I could have stood up for myself and said something and I didn't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. At some point it's going to come out, and I don't want it to sound crazy and mean and angry. I'd rather it be now. Excuse me, I'd rather it be, you know, when I'm not so flustered and angry and upset, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't come out. And then you got that, again, that nurse having an attitude, and it's like, are you serious right now? We're all frustrated. We're all just trying to work and make money and pay bills and do what we have to do. I mean, I don't really know what to say. You have to be professional. We have a job to do. I mean, even the patients are seeing it and experiencing it. They're like, wow, what's up with this nurse? I don't like this nurse. She was fine before, now she's got an attitude. And she was like, oh, she told me that she's really stressed out. It's been a really stressful days. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do. Buy you a cookie? I mean, I'm stressed out too. I'm upset too. We have work to do. We have to carry on. We have to be professional. I just don't understand that about people. I just don't understand that about these people. And I'm just so sick of it. But I can't just quit. I need the job. I need money. I don't know. I do not know. I just know I'm sick of it. I'm frustrated. I'm upset. I'm still feeling overworked. I'm still feeling underpaid, of course. The little incentive they're offering us, that's not much. That's not really a lot. It's really not anything at all, especially compared to what the nurses probably get a K. So, and really they work so hard, that's really not enough for them either. And I don't know. I just don't know. And that's like my little saying. I don't know, because I don't know what to do and I don't know what to say. Just keep working. You got to do what you got to do. You got to push through it. You got to persevere through it. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's all I'm doing. That's why I'm still on the job complaining. There's no point in complaining. Everybody's already miserable enough complaining to each other probably and having their little side conversations. So you just do what you got to do, and that's it. That's it. It's all we can do. And then, of course, the other situation that happened, at least the nurse was respectful. She pulled me aside. She told me her concerns. I told her my concerns and why I did what I did, and part of the reason why I did what I did, and I wasn't, there for her, supporting her at a time she needed me. Sometimes I just feel like I'm useless, or I can't really do much for the patient or for the nurse, or there's not really much for me to do, and that kind of comes from my own low self-esteem, my own work low self-esteem, like low self-esteem in the workplace, no confidence in the workplace. And that kind of started when I had my first job. When I had my first job, the manager was putting me down, putting this other person down that I worked with at the time, kind of calling us Twiddledee and Twiddledoo. Oh, Twiddledee and Twiddledoo, or on the register about to ring up. Like, just calling us dumb in front of our faces. So I don't know, just didn't feel like I was enough. Didn't feel like I could ever do anything right. And it's kind of translated to my different jobs. Maybe not my last job or my last 2 jobs, but definitely this job. So I already know I definitely need to work on my confidence. I need to work on my self-esteem personally and also in the workplace. It's going to take a lot of work, but at least I'm self-aware. I know I need to do it. I know what the cause is and why I'm feeling this way, and I can express it. So that's a start. But I know I need to work on it. I know I might need some help working on it as well, which I need to do. I need to get that help that I need. So yeah, that was just like frustrating. It kind of triggered some emotion and feelings in me that I had as well, because the same exact concerns that she's expressing to me, I also feel those emotions as well. I feel like they're not, on a daily basis, I'd probably be pulling nurses aside and having conversations with them, because I also don't feel supported by the nurses. I feel like they don't help as well when I need them, or when us techs need them for certain situations, and maybe they're just sitting there. Maybe they're listening to music, or they're gossiping. There's plenty of times where they're listening to music and gossiping and not doing anything. Yeah, there might be times where they're charting or whatever, but guess what? At the end of the day, we're both busy. We both have things we're doing. But at some point in the day, typically we do have a little couple seconds of downtime, couple minutes, sometimes even an hour of downtime. And they're not helping. They're sitting there. They're on their phones. They're listening to music. They're not answering call bells. They're not helping out when we need their help. So I understand, she pulled me to the side. At least she did it respectfully, unlike, the other tech that yelled at me in front of the entire staff. So she's a decent human being, at least, to at least pull me aside. But honestly, I feel the same way. But I didn't want to interject with my feelings, because in that moment, she was just expressing to me that, this particular instance, how she was feeling. And then I told her why I did what I did, because I felt a certain way. And I just felt like we should keep it on topic, and I shouldn't try to say, oh, well, I feel this way. I feel this way every day, and I feel this way about all you guys. I just didn't feel like it was appropriate. I honestly don't think it was. I know maybe another time I can do that. And really, I'd prefer to say that in front of all of them and not just her. And I don't know, it's really getting to me. And honestly, I don't feel like telling management is going to help. I think the best option might be for me to tell them myself, and just while they're all at the station working, just say, hey, can I get your attention? And then make my little announcement, because we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. I don't feel anybody's really doing anything about it. And even management. I mean, sometimes I feel like the one manager, I feel like she's telling me little things to do that I feel like she wouldn't tell other people to do, or wouldn't tell other techs, oh, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing this. But I mean, at the same time, that's kind of the way she is. So I feel like maybe she probably does. She probably does pull them aside and tell them, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. I just don't see it. So, but anyway, besides her, still, it's a conversation in person needs to be had. I guess I'm just trying to figure out when. And I don't know. When should I do it? When should I have this conversation with them? So that's pretty much it. It was just today was rough, especially with that conversation. I felt like my eye was like watering. Like, it's like awkward having like serious conversations with people. Like, at least for me, like, I felt like my eye was watering. Like, I'm like, should I cry? Because she's expressing how she's just really stressed out, and it was a stressful day, and I'm feeling the same exact way. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it felt a little emotional. I definitely could feel how she was feeling. I can see in her eyes how she was feeling, because I felt the same exact way. So I definitely felt how she was feeling inside. I could see it in her eyes. I felt it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am about to go home right now. Might stop at Chick-fil-A to get some dinner, or I might just try to find something in the house. I don't know. But thank you for listening. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.